Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Cory. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today for another Clash of Clans video. Today, I've got a really cool Dragbat variation to show you. Usually we're stuck on using the Stone Slammer with the Dragbat, and a lot of times, heck, most of the time, it's a great option, but it's not the only option, and sometimes, as Sir Longsword's going to show us right here, sometimes it's not the best option. So let's get into this beautiful attack, plus 2 other Town Hall triples as well.
Nerf this!
So Sir Longsword's going to start off this attack by sending in a Wallwrecker right in here with his queen right behind it, and basically he's going to take out this whole section of the base with that Wallwrecker and his queen. Inside the Wallwrecker, he's got a P.E.K.K.A. And he's not even going to use a rage for this portion of the attack. They're just going to solo this air defense, the Town Hall, the king, all that stuff in there beautifully. Now his Barbarian King's going to come down right next to his queen right over here. But since that queen and Wallwrecker are clearing out this area, his Barbarian King's going to be able to clear all this trash moving all the way down this side, leaving dragons that come into the base right here, and then bat spells are going to come down in this area, taking out all these air defenses, and then continuing to work their way down, taking out more defenses as well. So beautiful, beautiful plan here. So sending in a couple loons first, kind of try and cut the funnel, and a wizard up top to try and cut that side of the funnel, keep that king in close to the wall, so he's taking out all those buildings. So here we go, there goes that Wallwrecker. The king was putting in some work on it. Looked like he just popped it there. Ready to get that P.E.K.K.A. in there, getting some work in on that Town Hall. So Town Hall's activated, but it doesn't do that much damage to the P.E.K.K.A. You know, with the Valks, it would be able to target each one of them, but it can only target the P.E.K.K.A. with one of those beams. So not a whole heck of a lot of damage in relation to the whole HP of the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A.'s a monster. It's an absolute beast. So beautiful. Ends up popping the queen ability, taking out even more defenses in there. Look at this. Look how well he has this set up already. Wow, and we've got this natural kind of dead space in here other than this sweeper, so those dragons should stay grouped pretty well coming through this section of the base. So here it comes, the dragons are coming down. I don't know if he thought his king was going to last that far, so he actually had an E-drag and a couple more dragons for that top side, trying to kind of keep that funnel cutting in even more, keep that main push going into the base. He's going to freeze that Eagle artillery, doesn't want those shots raining down on all his loons and dragons just quite yet. There goes the freeze, and bat spells down on that multi-target Inferno. That freeze is not going to quite last the whole time because the bats did not have a rage in this attack. Did not save a rage for the bats, so interesting to note that. But with those max level bat spells, they still get through that multi-target. Look how many bats are left in this base. So many bats. Gonna freeze that wizard tower. Now the main group's gonna get there and get it down in like one drop on that wizard tower, and it was gone. Now unfortunately the dragon triggers a red bomb, and the red bomb goes to the bats and takes out the whole pack except 3. Otherwise you would have seen this raid getting finished a lot faster, because those bats are monsters on cleanup just like they are on defenses. So but that being said, there's nothing left in this base. He's still got a couple dragons, got a couple bats, and an E-drag, just moving around, cleaning up the rest of this base. Beautiful, beautiful plan, and excellent execution from Sir Longsword on that one. Really crushing that base. Very nicely done. Let's go see what other attacks I've got to show you. Here we go. Gonna be another near max base here. I think everything's maxed except for walls. Honestly, wow, yeah, this is a very heavy Town Hall 12, guys. And Dan is going to be coming in with a Queen Walk minor attack on this one. He's got that extra P.E.K.K.A. in the composition, and I really love that because he's having to use his king at the beginning for funneling. You know, funnel all that trash over there. A lot of times, if there's a ton of trash, a lot of funneling that needs to be done, sometimes the easiest way to do it is just to drop your king, let him get that stuff taken care of. Also going to get the CC pulled. Not sure if that was intentional, but you know, it works, because then you can draw that CC over to your queen, and she's gonna get it taken care of, no problem. We got that CC splitting up. One of those dragons is going to a minion up top, a funneling minion. The other one's coming down to the queen. But at least, you know, she's not going to need a rage to deal with that. She's going to wreck that dragon real fast. Now, here comes down that P.E.K.K.A. that we were talking about. He already used his king to create the funnel for his queen. So he's using that P.E.K.K.A. to cut in the other side of the funnel for his queen charge going in. And, yeah, that's just going to make sure that she charges into that base. So now we've got that other enemy dragon's finally making his way over. This time he's going to put down the poison. Looks like he's got some Valks and a Loon coming out. I love that Loon. That Loon was kind of checking for any black bombs that was going to kill his healers on the way in there. So very nice Loon there. I'm not sure it got a black bomb this time, but it's an excellent idea because a lot of times it is going to trigger a black bomb, saving your healers' lives. Now look at this. Because of the funnel he created earlier on the other side with the king and then with the queen walk, he's able to direct target that eagle artillery. Now unfortunately, his healer switched off of his queen onto his grand warden. And honestly, guys, that's exactly why I'm super nervous to do a walk with my warden. Like, I know it gets done a lot faster. I know there's a lot of benefits to it, but that part right there is what scares me about it. Because sometimes those healers just like, hey, I'm going to go heal the warden instead. Screw your queen's going to die. So that's the only reason this one's even remotely close. Because if you look at where the queen was in there, she was going to reach that expo. She was going to reach that multi-target. She was going to reach that town hall. I mean, she could have been doing some amazing work in there alongside the miners. But hey, you know, that's the way healer AI goes sometimes. But honestly, guys, that's the only reason this one's going to be even close at all. If that queen would have stayed up with those healers on her, this thing would have been wrecked even harder. But as it is, still going to be enough for the triple. Using that last heal in a section there, coming into that wizard tower, trying to catch as many miners as possible with it, get them healed back up to full health as they try and come into this last section with this multi-target inferno. Oh my gosh. Last healer or two hit some air traps right there, so healers are gone at this point, just down to the miners and the warden. Luckily, there is plenty of miners left over to get that multi-target inferno down without any need for a heal spell. Very, very nice triple from Dan on this one. And you know, even though the healers didn't cooperate, still hung in there and still got it done. Very, very nicely done. So I'm gonna have to go back a couple wars to find another hit for you guys, because I already covered the ones from the last war. Here we go. Got Wise Man coming in on this one. Gonna be a queen charge miner attack right here. Yeah, check it out. We got a couple loons coming down on that mortar. I'm sure you're thinking there is a Tesla right behind the mortar, so one loon would not have done the trick there. Good thing he sent in 2 or 3 to get that done. And get that side of the funnel cut in with that mortar gotten there. Now he's free to have that queen walk to the right and follow that Wallwrecker inside the base. Has one wizard on the right hand side of the Wallwrecker, trying to make sure she doesn't get too far sidetracked on that side, that she walks around outside of the base instead of in that base inside that Wallwrecker. Now, very nice little open channel right there. Sometimes those dead spaces can be taken advantage of. If you can get your queen to go in there, she's going to have access to a lot more of this base. Now, his Wallwreckers popped at this point, had a dragon and an ice golem in there. It looks like the dragon went down pretty quick to that single target inferno, but the ice golem's going to do some nice work, freezing that CC, freezing the single target, while his queen is just distracted on other defenses. Now already he's got miners coming in, kind of trying to support the queen because she's coming into some heavy damage, including that single. Gonna be able to pop the queen though and get that single taken out, and she's doing some excellent work in the middle of that base. Now on the other side of the miners there, he dropped down a king, try and kind of cut the funnel. King was maybe just a little bit late, so we lost a few miners around the outside of the base, but I think they're gonna head back in and do just fine. So look at where the queen's beaten at now. She's trying to get into this middle section of this base. And from that middle section of the base, she has access to everything. Everything from right there. Beautiful place to get your queen into, some nice big open channel like that in the middle of the base, because she can reach so much of that base and do a ton of damage from right there. Miners are continuing to work through the base. Unfortunately, he is out of rages for his queen, and he's already used the ability, so she is going to be going down pretty soon. But he's got more than enough miners left up, once again, to get the job done. He does still have 2 heal spells. Those are going to come in clutch for him, getting the rest of this base wrecked. And there we go. Just a waiting game at this point. And gosh, he's still got healers in there. Healing the Warden. Healing a few of those miners. Getting that healer swap onto Hogs or miners is killer. I love it. It's just like free heal spells. So there we go. As you guys can see, this base is wrecked. He's not going to need that last heal. He's going to go ahead and swag it. Beautiful hit by Wise Man. Another 12v12. Getting it done. There you guys have it. Hey, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, because I'm making Clash videos for you guys every single day. And I gotta tell you guys, it's a lot of work, but I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy hearing from you guys. So if you get a chance, check out the details below my videos. In there, I've got links to all my social media that you'll see up at the top right-hand side of this screen right here. I also have links to the WHF Family Recruiting Discord server. WHF is recruiting max 10s, 11s, and 12s, but right now, especially, we need max 11s. Max heroes, maxed offense. Walls don't have to be maxed. Other than that, you should be pretty much max or tier 1. If you don't know what a tier 1 is, don't worry about it. Usually just max is best. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Nerf this!